Hello Donuts, today we are going to be reacting to TikToks that only British schoolers understand. Let me know how many of these you relate to.
I go to a British school. Of course that was that one kid 17 years ago that fell off the back of his chair and cracked his head open.
Oh, we all know him. That little that ruined it for everybody else. There's always one. Now nobody can do it without them getting told about that stupid story. It's like that one person who off the bridge, meaning I can't do it anymore. Can a man not just live?
I go to a British school. Of course there's a girl that generally thinks she has a chance of one of the teachers.
Wait, is that a thing? Is there some of you out there that's like, I could shag him if I want? That's weird. What am I saying? Is there girls that genuinely think they've got a chance with the teacher? To be fair, isn't this so weird? And I always think this whenever, it's always on Facebook, right? Like a male teacher and he's slept with, you know, like a girl student. It's like, he's awful, him. Honestly, there's some demons about, isn't there? However, for some reason, the reaction when it's like a girl teacher and a boy student, it's like, well done, son, right? Pat on the back. It's so weird. Why is it like, why do they get a pat on the back? It's just so strange, you know what I mean? It should be the same. But for some reason, the Facebook comments, like, applaud that. I've always found that really odd.
I go to a British school. Of course you get sent out of lessons for absolutely no reason at all.
Yeah, I used to get that all the time. God, Cam, your hairline's awful. Get out, it's annoyingness. To be fair, I haven't really done my hair today, so I feel like if I scanned my head on the Morrison's checkout, it might actually beep.
I go to a British school. Of course their teacher's got that 1 year 7 class that's so much better behaved than you.
Oh, I hate when teachers used to say that. When they go, honestly, my other year 7s don't act like this, they're really good. I'm like, are they? Do you want to go and shag them then? They're that good if you love them so much. Sorry, we're challenged. POV, you had food tech in a British school. Me asking my God for flour. Oh my God, yeah. First off, right, like, it was hilarious when you would tell your mum you needed ingredients and just, you like saw her face just drop and you just saw the fury build up between her eyes. She was like, what? You f***ing what? You need to make a cheesecake and you never said anything. Honestly, that was actually hilarious, especially when you had PE on the same day. It was as if you were like bagpacking around Africa for one day. You'd be walking in like this with your whole house on your back. Also, yeah, like I heard this when I left school, that some schools actually just supply you with the ingredients. What was that like? You just go in, you just open the fridge. Oh, what should I cook today? Maybe some dauphinoise, some profiteroles. I feel like I'm like losing brain cells watching this. I don't know about you. I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of zoning out right now.
Miss, I'm not taking my coat off because I'm not being funny, but it's freezing in here. Is the answer 6.5? Stop it. Stop it, you can't blame me for that. Hi.
Oh, you just, these girls were always the ones, like, at the back of the class. Like, miss, why have you got a spot on your face? It's like, well, I don't actually... I don't think she means to. I don't think, you know, that's by choice. So why would you ask that? That's not very nice. That would be me. Like, don't worry, miss. I've got your back. Don't worry, miss. Teacher's pet, as always. It's always that quote as well, though. Oh, you know what quote it is? It's the one... Oh, I feel like I need to get a photo of it. No, actually, I don't want that on my search history. But it was the fur coat. Do you know what I mean? With the fur hood. It was always that fur hooded one.
Miss, can I have a pen? No, I did have one, but I lost it. Right, when I can't do any work there. Have you got gum? Oi, who's got gum?
It's even the tie.
I'm not being...
It's just, to be fair, this is actually on point. It was this Abby button. You've smashed this. Even the tie and the untop button. Why was it, like, cool in school? Like, the longer your tie was, the more uncool you were. For some reason, that was, like, an unwritten rule. Why was that a thing? Like, if your tie was this short, people were like, huh. God, he's hot, man. I'd really like to go to Nando's with his ass. Don't know what school I went to. One in Cleveland, Ohio, apparently.
Miss, can't we just play Kahoot? Miss, everyone thinks this is boring. Look, can you just write on the poster and I'll just add a bit of...
I wonder what these girls are doing like in life now. Like, I feel like these are the girls that are on Facebook complaining that their baby daddy doesn't want to see the child. Just kind of trying to speak facts right now, guys. Sorry for dropping a truth bomb. And yet today, I'm feeling fiery. By the way, if your baby daddy doesn't want to see your child, I'm thinking of you. I'm not really. I'm kind of. Thoughts are with you. Oh, talking of unwritten rules, we've got some unwritten rules of school from the same person.
Why does no one tell us what the actual rules of school
Just
are?
before she gets into this, like, do you not think she just looks like a teacher? I think it's the fringe. The fringe looks 3D. This is incredible. Like, she looks like she would have, like, a lot of thoughts in her brain. Like, she looks like she's thinking. Do you know what I mean?
1, if you have a substitute teacher who doesn't have a seating plan and someone sat in your seat, that's not your seat anymore. Keep your head down, find another seat. 2, if...
That's so true. Why isn't it? Why do we like have like prison rules? When a substitute teacher was in, it literally was, if someone was sat in your seat, you don't say anything. You just go, oh, I guess that's not. I'm not sitting where I normally sit today. You'd always be stuck next to the stinky kid.
If you're hanging out with someone after school, they're coming round for tea, you must do everything with them. Every bit of partner work, every break, every lunch. It's just the unspoken rule.
Oh my god, that is actually so true. That's unlocked a memory. That was actually a thing. Like, even if you spoke to them normally, for some reason on that day you would have to do everything with them. And then you talk about everything like you were going to do when they came round for tea. I remember I went round to this kid's house for tea in primary school, and I remember he served me a tuna pizza. I'm not even kidding, like stuffed crust tuna pizza. I was like, is this him trying to impress me, or is this what he eats every night? This is shocking. What was going on in that house? I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay.
The canteen tables have been claimed. No, there are no names on them, but best believe a group of Year 11 girls will shout at you if you're sat in a spot they've been sat in for 4 years prior.
Oh my
7.
god, this was so funny. I remember in Year 7, there was this like group of Year 11s, and you know, like when you're in Year 7, Year 11s seem like huge, like they seem massive. My first time being in the school canteen, I was walking with my tray of food, right? Like, I was quite nervous, and I remember walking and one of the Year 11s tripped us up and I spilt all my food. This was on my first day. Was that on purpose? I'm trying to think now. Did he do it? I think he did do it on purpose, but he definitely stuck his leg out. I can't really remember. I just have a vision of dropping everything. I'm pretty sure I got pie as well, which was a controversial choice for me first day at school. I went balls deep getting a pie. Why did I get a pie? I had like mash and Jesus! I was setting myself up for failure. This is...
Do you not notice anything different about me?
That's so... This has got 911 likes. That's a bit controversial. This deserves that many likes though. This is so funny. Why were they like that? They always would be like when you got word that somebody in your school was like, had sex, and everyone was like, what? And it was always like with a boy that was outside of school, which is really weird now looking back at it. Why was that just normal when I was in school for like girls to have boyfriends that were outside of school? That's so weird. I know I'm going off on a tangent here, but imagine, how does that work? I don't know how you wouldn't get rinsed in the group chat if you're like 18 or 19 and your mates are like, oh, are you going out with your lass today? Be like, oh no, I've got to wait until 3:30 until she finishes school. Like, how do you not get rinsed for that? By the way, guys, just quickly before we proceed, if you wouldn't mind pressing the subscribe button, we're on the final stretch to 100,000 subscribers, and you can be in the before 100,000 subscribers club. Become a donut, and you've got loads of videos to binge watch in your spare time.
Bruv, I can't believe there's actually co-op schools in the UK, bruv. Bruv, I can't lie. If you go to this school, bruv, I feel bad for you, bruv. Imagine you're chatting to a girl, she's like, oh, what school do you go to? Yeah, man goes co-op, innit, bruv?
Man goes co-op. How would you go to a co-op school? Actually, they're quite good, but honestly, Sainsbury's schools, guys, oh, God, they're always the cool one. But the co-op school, why is there co-op schools? Is that like a sponsor? Or do they just, like, teach you just to work at the co-op? Like, is that where people who work at the co-op, like, you can't work at the co-op unless you go to the co-op academy in Stoke-on-Trent? Is this, like, the academy for those people?
Just to make matters worse, it had to be Stoke-on-Trent, innit, bruv? It just marinates the stereotype even more, bruv. You reckon they have meal deals for lunch and that, bruv? Bruv, co-op's got the shops.
I see, I think this would be funnier if he said bruv just like a couple of more times. Oh, the goat. Just back. Just back. When you did the foundation maths test, it was so easy. You'd be like, yeah, 2 + 2. You'd have to wake up earlier to fool me. Thank you very much. Some exams were a breeze, but like, I remember looking at one of my friends' is like questions on his further maths thing, and I'm not even kidding. It looked like hieroglyphics. It looked like the instructions to build a pyramid. You know what I mean? Like I was like, how do you even like start? Where do you even start here? Do you start from the end? Is it like Arabic? Is everything backwards? We never learnt this. Realistically, it's Wendy's got 7 bananas, Stacey's got 3, but Pythagoras' theorem crashes into the fruit shop and destroys everything. Find the meaning of X. I don't know why this is on the paper. Oh, we've never learnt this. We've never learnt this, miss. Oh my god, this is cool.
Oh, thank
This is
you.
like the year I was born. What the hell?
I'll just turn away. Oh, that's nice.
No chance
You
that
got
guy's...
pizza?
That guy is not in year 11, sorry. This is like when the in-betweeners tried to pretend they were in school when they were like 27. Sorry, this guy is not in year 11.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Keep going.
Oh yeah.
Keep going,
This
Spence.
is so weird.
Keep going, Spence. Julie.
For some reason, like, I know I was born in 1999, but I feel like everything that was filmed then would be in black and white, but surely it wouldn't. If anyone's, like, over the age of, like, 30 hearing that, you've probably just had a mini heart attack. I just wouldn't think that people would look... What do I think people would look like? For some reason, I wouldn't feel like they'd look normal. I don't know why. I just didn't expect you to look like us.
You don't even know me, do you?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, why has he got the Adolf trim? Surely then people were still not kind of comfortable with what he did. We're not even comfortable with it now. If I was on this video and my hair looked like that, I would find the maker of this video and I would egg their house repeatedly until they deleted it.
Okay, yeah. Right, guys, now before we leave today, we need to sing a little song for Ellie. You all know how it goes?
By the way, I'm Ellie. It's me. It's my birthday, guys. It's my birthday. I brought sweets in for everyone. It's my birthday.
He has brought in treats for all of you.
His mannerisms are just perfect. Like, why did they all talk like this, teachers? She's brought in, as if we were, like, deaf. Like, why did they talk like this? It pisses us off.
All to take one each, okay, so that there is enough for everyone. Ellie is going to tell me if anyone is taking more than one.
Do you know what? I think this was, I don't know if this was a representation of me, because I was a bit of a fat twat. But I remember my mum give us, like, a pack, like, you know, like the little pack of Haribos, like, loads of them to bring in. And I remember, like, I didn't give them to the teacher. Like, I just kept them in my bag the entire time. So then, like, I just had all the sweets when I got home. I was like... Idiot, you're giving these sweets to me and you expect us to give it to all of them twats. They don't deserve it, it's my birthday. Also, yeah, weird concept. Why on your birthday do you have to give everybody else sweets? Surely everyone should have to bring in a pack of sweets for you. It's your birthday. You don't give everyone else presents. That teacher that always has a
Just the
problem
man I
with me.
want.
What?
What's missing? Yeah, which
Sorry, does that sign say check your uniform point? That's cringe. I'm sorry, is anyone really going up to that and going, oh, actually, my tie is not 8 centimeters. I need to fix that up. Good job for the check your uniform point. It's like, who uses that?
Bonjour. 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 Ça va? Ça va bien. Très bien. Bonjour. Asseyez-vous, boys, s'il vous plaît. Asseyez-vous, merci. Bonjour.
I need to see the suffer again.
Bonjour. Ça va? Ça va bien. Très bien.
That's so good. How do people remember these things? They're so good. I used to hate that. Like, you know, like when you'd walk in, because obviously you walk in like single file, right? Like you have to line up outside. Like you just want a bonjour. Like job done, easy. Whereas when you get, if you're the unlucky one that gets a fucking ça va, you're like, shh. And you've got someone behind you whispering the wrong thing, whispering something in bloody Mandarin. And you reply in Mandarin and then the teacher digs you in the balls. Anyone else have that experience, guys? Just me?
You do know that if someone dies in the exam, we all pass, yeah? So,
Oh, yeah, there was always
who's
that
taking
balance.
one for the team? Who's gonna do it?
It's the same kid that was like, you know, like you'd be lining up outside your class and the teacher hadn't, you know, turned up on time. They'd be like, well, 15 minutes. She's not here in 15 minutes. We're allowed to leave. It's part of the rules. And it would be like 20 minutes since the lesson was meant to start. No one leaves. Not even the person that's apparently made this rule up.
Exam
You don't have a pen in an exam.
Why were like them invigilators? They were so sassy for no reason. They were so like bitchy. You're like, what guy? Who's pissed on your cornflakes this morning? They were all like just someone's nan or someone's granddad. Like they were all just really old. It was like for the people that retire, but they're just bored, so they're like, should I just walk around an exam hall in silence? Like, why would you do that? That's such a weird hobby to have. Me laughing at my mate reading, but the teacher said nominate the next reader. Oh God. Yeah, I was this person. Like your mate would be reading and he'd be like stuttering. He'd be like, and then it's you and you're like, oh shit. Especially when you're reading Of Mice and Men, and that one word is, you know what I mean? There's a word in there that shouldn't be in that book.
Right, Sophie, you're 11 now. Your mum should not still be doing this for you. Some responsibility, please. 5 weeks is ridiculous. Stand to the side. Right, girls, stop playing with the bows. You got a note? Have a next time, right?
Yeah, I feel like girls used to get a lot more grief for like skipping PE than what lads did. They're like the male PE teacher would be like, it's fine. Apart from this one time, I remember I got nominated to do like the long distance running for the school where you compete against like other schools. It was only because I played football, so I just didn't bring me kit in. And I just hid from the teacher. And I'll never forget this. He found us in one of my lessons. Like, obviously, just asked where I was. And he brought us downstairs to the office. And he, like, screamed in me face like this. And he was, like, touching us like this. And I'll never forget this. He, like, put his hand on the wall like that next to us. And I actually thought he was going to whack us. Trauma, guys. Kind of what you get when you go to school in Newcastle. Anyway, if you would like to go on a binge watch of my TikToks that only British schoolers will understand videos, click right here. It'll take you straight there.
Kirkham, baby.